right. Whew. Yep. So when I cut the video, in the previous recording, I was at the military camp right next to, or rather close to the roundabout at Cathedral. Now I am here. This is the intersection that's the intersection heading up to Campus Kiriri. And then if you go right, it's Campus Kiriri. If you go down left, there's a club here that most of you probably know. I've never been into that club. I don't know what it's called. And then if you go straight up ahead, you're basically heading to Mutanga. Yeah. I won't even lie, you guys. This is I am exhausted, and this isn't even half of what I used to do back when I was peaking on YouTube. This basically goes to show that my physical capabilities are. The word is not capability though. My physical fitness is quite low. And even if I was to work out in order to get back in shape, I'm afraid I cannot get back what I used to be at the peak of my 20s, or rather late 20s. That person is long gone. It's all good though. Like I said, I'm hoping to get an electric bike soon. If not, then something motorized in order to make this content shooting more efficient, so I can be able to cover more ground efficiently. It's good to be back though. It's good to be back. I still got it somehow. And I'm hoping to diversify the type of content that I put up on the channel. It won't always be content that I shoot on the road. Every now and then I'm going to be making content that is different. Can't be on the road all the time. Got to diversify the content so that way I have more content to feed the channel. There was a time when I almost burnt out back in the day, even though I tried my hardest to be consistent. I've learned more now, so yeah. And I just realized that my GoPro's batteries are not what they used to be. They're not what they used to be, and it's a GoPro Hero 10 Black. The batteries don't last as long. They don't do a bad job though. It's just they wear out pretty quickly. And I guess majority of that has to do with the frame rates that I record in. I usually record in 2K 60 frames per second. I suppose that poses quite a load on the camera. So I basically just changed my GoPro camera to a second battery. And the DJI Osmo, the very first DJI product to ever come out, which is the camera that I have, is still running on the first battery. And that's the camera that I got way back in 2020. The GoPro is something that I got in 2023. And at the time when I bought the DJI, it was I got it at it was secondhand basically. I got it at from a used market. You can imagine. But anyways, it's not to shade GoPro, it's whatever. The camera is at least shooting content and it's doing justice to the channel. But if I am to ever get another camera, I will completely dive into the DJI ecosystem, all DJI everything. So basically, my cameras are 3 years old. My laptop is about 4 years old, which is what I use to edit the videos. I'm just hoping everything just goes well. I didn't update anything. The only thing that I'm looking to update is the travel mode, or rather the way I travel, a bike. But at some point I'm gonna have to change my computer though. Ooh, let me drop down the gears, god damn. My legs have turned into complete spaghetti. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, let me just put it all the way down to easy mode. I have no reason to beat myself up right now. Even he's beating me to it, damn. Like I said, I'm not the person I used to be. But it seems like he was making it a point to pass me. He doesn't have what it takes to keep it going. Well, that was scary. All right, time to let it rip. There's a lot of ways to have fun in Burundi. So many ways to have fun out here. You just gotta be open-minded. It's a lot of ways to have fun though, especially if it involves you being on the road. We have been facing a number of challenges over the past couple of years. The last 5 years, Burundi's economy hasn't been doing so well, but we are persevering nonetheless. We're persevering, especially the people, the regular folk that is. People that aren't a part of the system. People whose livelihood depends on small income households. But yeah, that's not the topic for today though. My main goal is to showcase Burundi to the world. The scenery, the places, the environment, stuff to do out here if you are an outdoorsy person, a sport outdoorsy person. Why is she wearing uniform, man? It's Sunday. Like, damn, is she from class or something? I mean, what is it that you could be... What is there to learn that is so... You know what? Never mind. Anyway, I'm going to be taking I'm going to be making a left turn right up ahead. I cannot see behind me, but you guys can. Somebody tell me when it's time to make a left turn, because I cannot see behind me. I'm joking, I'm gonna have to turn. Ooh, it's a lot of cars behind. I'm gonna have to stop in order to make the turn. Whew. Back into my neighborhood where I live. And I won't deny it, I feel so relieved to be back here. I don't have to go as hard as I was. Why the hell do we have students out on Sunday? What the hell are they doing in school on Sunday? What the hell? They don't look to be anything over 15. 15, 16, not even 16. They look to be between 14 and 15. What is it that could be so important for you to learn that you got to show up to school on Sunday? Hey, I guess we all just got to pass through a certain stage at a certain point in our lives. So yeah, if anyone happens to be friends with the owner or the CEO of Skyline Burundi, please let me know. Let me know if you happen to be friends or if you happen to be acquaintances. I want you to patch me up to her. It's a she. I've seen her face a couple of times in many places. Not really sure what her name is, but she seems to be of Indian descent. If anybody happens to be her friend, family member, or anything like that, please connect me so your boy can get a connect into getting one of their bikes for the channel in order to shoot content. I'm more than willing to put down 40% and then pay off the rest slowly as I create content, and then we can both benefit in one way or the other. I get a bike to shoot content, they get publicity, all of that. Ooh. These bumps are super tight. They're rough on the edges. Oh. I'm hoping this video is not anything over 20 minutes, because I wasn't really hoping to shoot anything over 20 minutes. I'm gonna have to trim it down to 20 if it's more than that. But I think it is though, because I was riding pretty slow. I am still a kid on the inside. So yeah, if you've made it this far into the video, I just want to thank you for watching the video all the way. For the subscribers that are still on the channel, I just want to thank you for staying. Even though I wasn't around, all 6,609 subscribers that are currently on the channel. The goal is to get to 10,000 subscribers before June next year, and then grow from there exponentially. But I'm gonna have to up my game though, for sure. All right, let's descend down this rough patch. Okay, all right, take it easy now. Woo. Jeez. Surprisingly, the seat is not so rough on my crouch. It must be because oh yeah, I think the backpack is the issue. My backpack is usually loaded when I go to work. That's probably why my crouch usually hurts. See you guys on the next video. This is Not.So.Burundian. I'm signing out.